If you're an entrepreneur, CEO, or just all the things that women have accomplished. So let's give yourself a hand. Yay! And for all the men that support women, let's give them a hand. Yeah. Like you two over there. Yeah. You can come closer, we will bite.
Coming, just coming.
He's like, come on down.
And that's one of the models.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Ambar. Because he looks just like her.
Oh my gosh. So I am Dee Rivera. I am the author.
I'm the president of Queens Women Chamber of Commerce, and we have around 1,500 women entrepreneurs. And as a Latina, our mission was to help them to avoid all the steps that we pass in the past.
Yeah.
They need to know education, they need to know law, they need to know regulations, they need to know finance. So that's our mission, to help them to grow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
And who are you? Yes.
Congratulations, Dee.
Thank you, Vera.
I love you. I really mean this sincerely. You've done an amazing job. I'm very, very proud of you.
Oh, thank
Knocking
you,
down
Vera.
walls. Yeah. And I'm delighted to be here.
Yay.
And who is this other fabulous woman?
My name is Monica Horn, and I am one of the partners in Eternal Roses. We are a company that actually specializes in field roses. We preserve them.
They're amazing, guys. I love these roses.
We preserve them. It's a real rose, and it will last for 3 years. They also have a
Yes.
fragrance, and we do various options, gift options, centerpieces, whatever your heart desires. We can go into probably more details
Yes.
later on. Right?
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Fun, because we're talking about the tale of two cities, right? It's a tale of one shoe, but two stories it's telling. One side is snakeskin, which is an exotic trend, and the other is a classic, just black. So when you're in this type of mode, you're like, what am I wearing? Wear these, because it gives you both feelings. So much fun, and I love the studs. Great, thank you, Anastasia.
Yes, so beautiful.
Wow. And we could come to you.
The way that I was raised. just rock bottom. When his segment was to be to your own drum and keeping your brand in mind and your integrity. And not to fit in is not always the right fit for you. So it may be a space there, but do you fit in that space, and is that right for your brand? I also got stay strong and rely on those values that you received and implement some discipline in your life. The discipline can be good for not only the children, but for us as adults as well. And also to reinvent yourself, and it's okay, because as women, I know I have 3 kids. And with each one, I found myself, okay, this isn't working. Let's start over. Let's start something new. So I think that as a businesswoman, as a woman, as a man, as a human being, you want to continue to strive and learn to better yourself. So just pick yourself up, and sometimes you have to encourage yourself. You can't wait around for someone else to encourage you. So that was...
Yes, you have to be your biggest fan.
Yes. And sometimes it's okay to pat yourself on the back.
Like family, she's a mentor, she's my client, like... Love her. When I met Monica, I fell in love with her. I was like, oh my God, I love this lady. You know, like you meet kindred spirits and you're like, you know you work hard, you know you have the same core values. But not everybody is like that. And so you really got to find your tribe. You know, you got to find your people. You got to find the women that empower you. Like Mari said, she's from Chicago. Like we wrote a book together last year, another book. And you know, she's awesome, like kindred spirits. Like you have to find people like that you could celebrate them and empower them and help them, and you know, don't feel like, oh, this is for me. Like there's enough to share with everybody. So I think humility is very key, because I think when you practice humility, you're not gonna be like, this is mine and nobody's gonna know about it. You know, like you're able to give it away and be okay with that, because there's enough for everybody, right? So, Tony, recap on that. Yes, Vera.
Well, you know, you give it away because you deal with the Creator.
Yes.
And He's constantly filling your cup with new ideas. They say emulation is the highest form of flattery, and it's true, but they can steal it. Give it to them, because you come in with new ideas while they're sleeping. No, seriously, you don't have to worry about it. And another thing about attracting people, about humility, you don't have to look for them. If you're not their cup of tea, they'll leave.
Yeah, they will.
And there's a saying, you know, you're like boiling water. You put the tea back and you get stronger and stronger. So don't worry about them. You know.
Vera, you know, we're gonna have a book on Vera called More Quotes. Because she is full of them. She just has them, like banging them out. All right, Tony, I know you got a lot to read.
Okay, guys. So, honestly, within myself, like the last 2 weeks, a lot of things that the ladies are saying are like almost like a push for me of what I've been seeing. So what I've been hearing the last 2 weeks is self-mastery. And part of that is always willing to grow and to push yourself. So that's what I'm getting from this, is to go along, like do a little self-evaluation and check yourself. And self-care is a big word we've been hearing about. So how do you care for yourself? How do you implement those things into your life? Remember where you came from. So when you look back, when you decide, maybe you made it where you want to be, but remember where you were. And speak to people how you wanted to be treated. And remember that person who gave you that attitude or made you feel away. Did you want to work for them? Did you really want to support them? Or were you just there working enough to get a check and not to get fired? But were you invested in that? So just remember how people make you feel. And when you say things to other people. Another thing was leadership. Values. I feel like values is something that if we don't take away anything, that's like the number one thing. And to not lose the respect of your team. So you may be a one-person team, but you need other people. So even with me here in the store, but I reach out to my partners. Hey, can you help me out? And find that win for both of you. So that's what I got from that. So, speaking of flats, I know everyone's seen these in different variations. We have this awesome Gucci loafer. It comes this way, and this one actually, this is the one that folds. So this way, you can wear it 2 ways.
Wow, sweet.
2-in-1. Yes. And then also every lady, you know, we have that big bag. So in your big bag, you have your purse. And possibly a nice, light, and easy sneaker. I love it.
Yeah.
Pass it around. Feel how light that is. Yes.
Always.
Oh, she's only one. She's already on it. Yes. But those sneakers are so light and easy that you can throw that into that big tote that we all have. And as a mother, I have that tote, so I know all about it. So we can throw those sneakers in there too.
Like it. Love the color. That's a really hot color too, the rose color. Does that come? Many colors does that come? Does that come in like a salmon or pink or? Pink. Does it does? Neon? Okay. Who makes that? Gucci. Gucci's on it. Okay. So the last but not least, one of the things that I talk about in the book is speaking about your soul, what's in your soul, and I spelled it S-O-L-E, like your sole of your foot. So the things that hold us back and obstacles. So my question to you is, what have been those obstacles or the things that have held you back, whether in business and life? How did you overcome? And what is one piece of advice that you would give to our audience here on how to overcome? Like, what is the lesson, the takeaway that you can honestly give to everyone here through your experience? So yeah.
I think everybody knows my obstacle.
Yeah.
Obstacles. I got 2 obstacles.